Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting, and I am talking all about manifesting as a lifestyle, every area of your life. Today, I want to talk about how to get someone to chase you. Do you want someone to chase you and pursue you, invest in you, someone that's going to spoil you? If you want someone to be wildly attracted to you, like completely in love with you, obsessed with you, someone who's going to court you and take you out on dates and take you on vacations, and somebody who's going to worship the ground you walk on, completely adore you, be completely in love with you. Okay, do you want to manifest that specific person? You need to change yourself. You need to change the identity of yourself. You have to change how you see yourself. It's internal work. The internal work will reflect in the outer reality. All you have to do is see yourself as this version of you. You change your self-concept. You change your identity of self. I have hundreds of clients who have done this through my course, through my VIP group. They change the concept of themselves and how they saw themselves. If you want someone sliding into your DMs, you have to be the version of you who is that person seeing that version of your reality. You have to see yourself that way. You can't be putting your specific person on a pedestal like they're the greatest person in the world. You want to turn that energy around to yourself and see yourself that way, okay? You need to change how you see yourself and stop putting them on a pedestal. All right. I have clients who have like 3, 4, and 5 different people hitting them up, asking them out. Do you know why that's happening? It's happening because they've changed their self-concept. And why are they not seeing the reflection in their specific person yet? Because they have put their specific person on a pedestal. They're thinking that that person is outside of them. So all you need to do is just switch that perception. Because if you have so many other people trying to hit you up and ask you out and take you out, that means it's working. There has been a shift in consciousness. There has been a change in the assumption that you have about yourself, a change in how you see yourself, and that's reflected back in the 3D world. So you want to manifest your specific person, you have to be the version of yourself who is already in the relationship. Be the version of you who is like, you are worshiped, you are loved, you are adored, you are cherished. Like, embody that feeling and like walk through your day feeling that way, feeling that the world is at your feet and there's a red carpet laid out for you and this whole world is here for you. Simply change how you see yourself, and your world is going to reflect back to you how you see yourself. That's what this whole game of manifesting is about, or manifesting a specific person, is you changing your concept of self, and the world reflects it back to you, okay? I have so many success stories from my new course that I launched. I have that on sale, by the way. In that course, it's a blueprint for you to see yourself in a new light. You have to just see yourself in that new light where you are a different person. Be like, decide to die to the old self, right? You die to the old man, you die to the old self, and you rise in consciousness and resurrect in the new version of you who's like, you got it, you're hot, you're wanted, you're loved, everyone's at your beck and call. They want, like, picture a reality where everyone wants to take you out on a date, and it's like you have calls, you have options, and you have choices. It's not like your one specific person is the one and only choice. Don't make that be your reality, because that's you putting your specific person on a pedestal. Instead, you put yourself on the pedestal. You bring yourself up. You see yourself respected. You see yourself admired. You see yourself as chosen and loved and adored. That's how you see yourself. So download my course that's in my bio, because that's the blueprint for creating and putting you through exercises. You'll go through the exercises that help you see that version of you, and then you live in that version. You become that version. Your reality is going to reflect that. You'll have so many people asking you out when you put the self, or when you just put the emphasis and the focus on yourself. You're going to see your reality reflect that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions here, you guys. I feel so helpless and hopeless. I can't find a job and I feel my life is falling apart. I do self-concept affirmations too and try to be in the state. Okay, well, I don't mean to affirm, but I feel like I'm running out of money. I've also been manifesting SP, miss him so much. I feel like life isn't worth it, and I hate this feeling. All right, so can you switch to some general feelings, okay? What self-concept means, you're identifying yourself as someone who is chosen, right, with your specific person, successful with your business or career or profession, okay? Be that version of you by seeing, like, create imaginal scenes. What does that look like with you having the job, that you have money, that it's easy to pay all your bills, that you have money, not just money to pay your bills, but you have extra money. And so create those imaginal scenes, right? Because that's powerful. You imprint that on your mind. You've already worked on this self-concept, right? Continue to do that, okay? Because your world will reflect that. Now, what is the vision of your world look like? Can you imagine that you have a closet you just walk into and you're like, oh wow, I could buy anything I want. I can buy new clothes. I have enough money to buy new clothes, and I have enough money to be generous and to tip really generously. And I have abundance. So create those imaginal scenes where you have that kind of abundance, where you could just give money to the guy on the street or outside of Target and say, here you go, here's $20, right? Imagine those scenes, because those will advance into your present reality, okay? And also, so I was saying, go general, like, this is okay. I'm on the right path. This is all working. I know that I'm supposed to live a good life. So changing those beliefs alongside with your identity and your self-concept is going to be key for seeing a shift in your reality. Persist, okay? Just persist means stay loyal to that vision. Stay loyal to things that are supposed to be better, because they will get better, okay? It could happen really quickly. Rose, so you have to change the thoughts of you miss them, correct? Exactly. You don't want to be missing them, because if you miss them, you're manifesting a reality where you miss them, or they're not with you. If you're missing them, you're in a reality where you're not with them, okay? I mean, I have some tweaks on that. Like, you can miss someone in a certain way. Like, we sometimes go on vacation without our partners and we miss them. That's a different level of missing. But does this feel like you miss them and they're not in your life? Because that's not going to manifest a reality where they're in your life. You focus on that they are with you, okay? That you are chosen, that you are their dream partner. You're the dream girlfriend. You're the dream wife or husband. You're the dream, okay? You're the ideal person to be with. That's how you want to see yourself. You see yourself as that version of you. Do you have any tips to persist in the new story? Okay, well, persisting in the new story is you could just, here's a way that you persist in the new story without mentally thinking about it all the time, okay? This is a really easy way to do it. Just like you order something on our Amazon. You order something on Amazon, you place the order. You order something from Target, you place the order. You place the order and it's done. There's nothing more to do, right? You plant a seed in the ground. You planted the seed. There's nothing really more to do. I mean, it'll be water, but it'll rain, and there are things that are flourishing in life. Imagine planting a seed or creating an order. Okay, so that's the same thing as your word. Your word is like your wand, your magic wand. Your word, your thoughts, what you're thinking and assuming is being planted. Just think of it that way. Or you ordered it. The minute you, what's the new story? Okay, say the new story, and then now you just said the new story, okay? I'm in a solid, committed relationship where there's open communication and it feels so loving and it feels so caring, and my partner is invested in me and I'm invested in them, and we are emotionally available, expressing ourselves. Okay, so, right, loyal to each other. So, like, let's say that's the new story. You affirmed the story. You planted the seed. It's done. That's all you have to know. That's how you persist in it. So do you need to say that story over and over all day long? Not necessarily. You could just say that story once and go, oh my God, it's done. Like you ordered it. There's nothing more for you to do. Now, as you move about life, let's say you spiral or whatever, you look at social media and you're like, oh, it's not happening. Then that's the moment you go, wait a minute, I already placed the order. So that's how you're persisting. You persist by reminding yourself, wait, that's already done. I already placed that order. I already planted that seed in the Garden of Eden, which is your imagination, right? It's already planted. Okay, so that's a really powerful way to persist in the story where you're not going to feel exhausted from affirming over and over and over. You're just going to decide it's done. It's done, okay? Persist in the version of you who has it, okay? I have it. I've got it. I'm living my dream life. That's a really great tip for persisting in the new story. Anytime you have a doubt or worry, then you're just you're gonna reflect the story. You're gonna say, no, it's done. Okay. Miriam, assumptions about yourself and others is what manifests skies. Absolutely. Yeah. Your assumptions are manifesting, your assumptions about reality are manifesting. So if you whatever assumption you're making, you meet someone, you're like, oh my God, they are awesome. I really like them. Now you're starting to put them on a pedestal. They have a really great job. Oh, they went to this college and they have that degree and they're really smart. Whatever that is, okay? Or they're just really attractive, or it seems like everyone wants them, right? So we've already created assumptions about someone. And now, are you putting that person on a pedestal? I mean, most likely you put your specific person on a pedestal and that's why they're not in your life. So to get them off the pedestal, you have to put yourself on the pedestal, okay? You're gonna view all of reality equally. You're gonna see them as a normal Joe Black or whatever, right? Just a typical person, okay? Because that will allow you to manifest. I mean, of course, you're going to value who they are but you value yourself first and foremost, and you have expectations and you create boundaries for yourself. And now that you've woken up to realize you're the creator of your reality, you can get really clear and specific about what kind of experience you want. Because people go into dating and relationships and they're kind of like, I think I know what I want. Well, I want to get married. Maybe it's that, like, oh, I want to get married one day. But then they didn't get so clear and specific about how that interaction should look. If you have someone that's not showing up on the first date, all you have to do is go in your mind, right? You just go in your mind and you're affirming. No, you affirm that you're a priority and you're important and you're respected and you're treated, with the highest regard in the best light, right? That's what you do. Carlos, hi, can I manifest friends with benefits into committed relationship when she's with another guy? Absolutely. So the only reason she's with another guy is because some assumption that you have about yourself. Maybe you didn't feel chosen. Maybe you just assume, you got to look deeper into the story, right? Friends with benefits, start creating that's meaningful, and that it's, because we might have a perception that's not really meaningful and it's only something else. But you can create, this is meaningful, and we have a meaningful interaction. And we have this deep connection physically that's getting deeper and stronger. This is the kind of dialogue you want to have internally, right? Or you're affirming this, or you're telling this story to plant that seed. So plant the seed that the friends with benefits has made her realize that you are the one. And she cannot get her mind off of you, because then you go into the self-concept of yourself, because then you're going to say to yourself, because I'm a really great guy. I'm the best catch out there. I'm the dream partner. I'm a dream boyfriend. I'm the dream girlfriend. I'm the dream partner, right? This is how you're seeing yourself. So imagine what that would look like. Imagine what does that feel like if you're just at the gas station and you go in to get something to drink, and there's people just turning their head to look at you, right? Those are the kind of imaginal scenes you can create, that like you're someone that people notice. and you're someone that has this like loving energy that radiates from you that everyone wants a piece of, and or she wants a piece of, right? You can say everyone if you just want to test it out with other people in the world, right? So create that image of who you are, and then you just stay loyal to that image, okay? And don't focus on this other third party, right? The third party is only there because it's coming from you. It's a reflection of you, and something within you, those negative feelings have manifested out, and that third party is just basically a messenger telling you what you have within yourself, whether you don't feel chosen or you feel like someone's better, okay? So it's easy to, you could dissolve that easily by focusing on yourself, and you build yourself up and you tell yourself how great you are, and then with the story about them, just, yeah, like that guy's gone, she's in love with me. All right, so that's how you do that. There's nothing you need to even say in the 3D reality. This is all done internally in your imagination, because that's how we create reality, through the creative power, the spiritual power of the mind is reflecting out in our reality, and it's the causation of your world. So you only need to change what you're thinking and assuming within, and you persist in it, and then your 3D reality reflects back, okay? So continue to persist. Continue to manifest deliberately every single day. So you train yourself, not train yourself, but you're seeing reality in a whole new light. You're seeing a reality that you're the causation. You're getting more solid in your faith and confidence that this is true, that your reality is your own creation. Okay, so those deliberate creations every day are powerful. Make sure you're doing that every single day. Make a list of things. I was watching, Steve, he's like one of those talk show guys, Steve Harvey. I saw just a clip video of Steve Harvey saying, because he went from like basically rags to riches by using his imagination, right? He imagined, when he was younger, he told the people that he knew that I'm going to be on TV one day. He knew that. He stayed loyal to that vision. So I just saw earlier today a TikTok where he was saying, write down 300 things that you want to do and read it every single day. Okay, that's essentially what you want to be doing. Like, it doesn't have to be 300, but continue to write down, focus on the things you want. Because as we move through life and we go, oh, I don't like that. Well, now we're manifesting things we don't like because we're focusing on what we don't like, or we're with a group and we're gossiping or criticizing or complaining. And if you have a habit of that kind of mental diet, then you're gonna see that kind of reality. So you gotta reprogram yourself to have all new thoughts. So how do you reprogram yourself to have all new thoughts? You could write down 300 things you want to do in your life. And that's going to reprogram your thoughts, because you're going to focus on the things you want to do. Okay, even the simplest things. Okay, I want to buy a new pet. Okay, I want someone to smile at me. Okay, then what? Then start to gradually get it bigger. You want to take flying lessons, or what are the things in life you want to do? Start writing those things down, because it's going to be powerful. It's going to help you reprogram yourself to focus on those things that you want to do, instead of what you don't want to do, okay? You guys, if you need additional help, I do have a free Facebook group. I have a VIP group. Go to the link in my bio. I have a new course that came out. It's on sale, and I love you all.